guys.
Hi, guys. So really quickly, Sprite, Sierra Mist, or what was the other one?
7-Up.
7-Up.
Or Mountain Dew.
Choose your fighter. Choose your fighter. Mine's Sprite. Mine's Sprite.
Oh, I've at my entire life, I know this is very anti-Gabby, is that like, I don't like, I know, get ready. I know. This is going to be.
You don't like clear soda?
I don't like clear sodas. I think they're not worth the time. You know what I mean? I'm only brown soda.
I've never
But that's because you two are brunette and I'm a blonde. So a big part about being a blonde growing up is that
it's like you just slapped Zach in the
yeah, go
face.
fuck yourself. Is that clear soda? That's kind of our thing. So you guys yuck it up with your Diet Coke and your fucking root beer, and I'll be over here in citrus land,
Yeah.
getting absolutely refreshed on this side of the room.
Well, you know why I like to drink dark sodas? Because they're giving essence of cognac. You know what I mean? It's like very intense
cherry
office. You know, cherry
Coke.
Coke.
Well, vanilla Coke for me.
Vanilla
No,
Coke.
I don't like that,
cherry
the vanilla
Coke.
flavor.
When Cherry Coke came out, I was like, nobody's talking about this. It was luxury. Like, put that in like
It was luxury.
Cristal.
Also, can we all speak truth to the fact that some major player in the soda game has disappeared from our culture,
Say
and
it.
that's going to go ahead and
Speak
be
power.
Diet Coke with lime?
It was
What?
taken away from us. It was taken away from us.
What the hell? Like, what did that reveal? That the big establishment was like, we need to take this away from them.
Well, we can't enact too much pleasure upon the people of Earth, or else
I could
they will
Instacart it right now
revolt.
for $11.19.
Oh,
Get it here now.
Actually, we're
Get it
good.
here
You can
now.
buy it.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Get
is-
it here now.
Yeah, it's
I was about to make an analogy that if you experience joy too much, then you realize that the systems in play are not meant to give you wealth in your heart.
No, and I agree with that. I will
That's
say
why they took away Pepsi Blue. God damn it.
fuck.
That made me gay. Oh, it's whatever that blue and Pepsi Blue.
That
that's
made
why
you gay.
Every millennial's gay. I'm sorry.
The flavor Raz is gay.
Blue raspberry is hear me out. I was just
we're
thinking-
hearing you out.
I'm hearing you out loud and clear. This is a vehicle for hearing you out.
Perfect. I just perfect. Wow. Manifest, guys. Your manifestations come true. Hi, I'm Zach, by the way.
And I'm Gabby as well.
I really, really, really like blue raspberry flavor, but I'm also thinking like, is that like black? Like what flavor? Like, why not just call it blueberry?
Do you remember what's it called? Those little toxic, really sour hard candies, warheads.
Warheads. I one time
What was the best one? Say it now.
cherry. I like the cherry one.
The black one. Black cherry. Exactly right.
Very good. Very good, Zach.
And that was,
That's
that was
myself.
a text.
and that was the most sour one.
One time on the school bus, I found an opened bag of extremely sour warheads, and you know what I did immediately?
Ate them all.
Eat them. I ate them all before I got home.
No.
That'll give you like poisoning, like
Well,
like blood.
It was so
poisoning.
much sour it hurt my tongue, and the next morning, this has never happened to me ever since then, but the next morning my tongue felt weird. I looked, a layer of skin came off my tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, the sour burnt it off.
That makes perfect sense to me. It'll also take a
don't
lot
like
of your top mouth out as
Yeah,
well.
maxilla
Yeah.
vibes. Yeah,
Yeah.
the hard palate. Yeah,
Yeah, the
that
hard
shit.
palate will go.
That shit.
Hear me now, though.
Okay, we're hearing you.
I was at the beach.
Le Beach.
La
Le
Plage,
Beach vibes.
if you will.
La Plage.
La
La
Playa.
Playa.
I was at La Plage, La Playa. And our friend Savannah DeSarmo, friend of the pod,
Shout out.
said, I want to get a scoop of ice cream. And I said, I'll go with you and I'll consider as I get there if I
You
want
need the
something
time to
like
think
that.
in the queue of your thoughts.
And I saw the menu and I immediately ordered what my heart desired, and it was a root beer float.
Wow.
Wow.
So all of this
Gabby,
say.
I can't to say.
I
to
drank.
say that you like dark soda.
I hear dark soda. I hear you at
You're
dark
hearing.
soda.
Are you hearing me now?
I had a Diet Coke last night. Listen, I'm not against your community,
Yeah.
Mhm.
but if I had to pick, I would pick Sprite.
Like you wanted to drink.
And
for the
I
rest
was
of your life.
raised on Sprite.
If you could only drink one soda for the rest of your life,
Diet Coke.
it would be Sprite?
Yes.
Zing.
Not Diet Coke? Not Diet Coke with the side of fries and a Caesar salad?
Nope. A
What about
Caesar-
that? Got you.
That's
Caesar salad.
crazy.
A Sprite, but they don't sell Diet Sprite.
The idea of eating
Freely.
a Caesar salad and fries is crazy to me. That's like ordering two
That's
sides.
because you're not a girl.
Yeah.
A Caesar salad isn't a meal.
A Caesar salad is dessert, first of all.
That is a side.
Yeah, but if you
That
do
is
two sides, that's an entree.
Exactly right.
That's called
Get
and if
wrecked.
you do a plate of different small snacks, that's an entree as
That's
well.
tapas.
That's
Okay, and now you're in
Tapas
Spain.
is an
all right?
entree.
Tapas is an
Now you're in
entree.
Ibiza.
Yes, Sprite, hands down Sprite.
Wow, you know, I'm a Dr. Pepper I'm a Dr. Pep.
Yeah.
Dr. Pep is second for me, actually.
Dr. Pep
I
has
hear
its
you.
own flavor
No.
profile.
Root beer is second for me.
Dr. Pepper is literally like another primary color. You know what I mean? Like it
It's
has
like-
its own thing. You know,
Yeah.
It's like when they discovered plastic and they were like, oh, this element doesn't exist until now.
Yeah.
That's what Diet Coke is.
That's so true.
23 flavors.
Or Mr. Pepper, you meant to say?
I mean, Dr. Pepper.
Mr.
Wow,
Pepper, if
so
you're
many sodas.
nasty.
She's a doctor.
Sorry if she's a doctor. No one knew that Dr. Pepper is actually a girl.
Clearly, I visualize a girl in a miniskirt.
Oh, I envisioned like an old 1950s doctor who is just like being like, you have hysteria. You know what I mean? Like figuring like getting your pap smear back then was
You fully came.
well, they call it a smear. But
Ew.
You know, they call that in the UK, they call it a smay.
A smear?
Just a smay. I'm
It's
like,
a smay.
a smear's what you put on a bagel, actually.
there's some things about the British lingo that I like don't like. I'll say.
I premiered on British television today.
Oh,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
perfect.
On telly.
Congratulations.
On the telly.
I was on
That's exactly
telly.
one of them. See, telly.
I was on the
After
telly
your smear?
today. What?
After your smear.
After my smear,
I
I
had
went
to get
on the
I
telly.
had to get smear because my coil didn't work. It's like what?
The coil, that I forgot about that too. And spirits. I love Chris DiStefano has a joke about spirits where he's like goes to a British person's house and they're like, "You want some spirits?" And he's like, "I don't want to go to your fucking haunted house."
That's good, guys. This is La Podcast. I'm Zack Senior,
And I'm Gabrielle Bryan.
and we get to the fucking bottom of chitting and chatting. Okay.
That's so true.
That's
We
so
are
true.
two scientists, and at the bottom of the beaker is chit-chat.
Because you know how when you're alive, there's something and there's nothing.
Yeah.
You know those two kind of
Sure.
forces that are at play all the
A
time.
beginning and
Sure.
end.
A beginning and end. No one's talking about nothing.
I agree.
No one's talking about nothing these days.
One of my truest passions is nothing.
When I'm going at a mixer, which I'm ought to be, when I'm at a mixer with friends and
We live in
relations,
a main city.
I live in a major main city.
A main city.
A main city.
A main character city.
Literally, I mean, listen, America, we have not been doing good. Okay, across the world for generations.
For a while. Like, it's like not even a hot take anymore. Yeah, we're not doing good. Like, that's not our brand.
But do you know what the one thing that we have and we will never not have? Star quality. I'm sorry. Like, that was the reason why Hollywood came from here.
And if you pierce star quality, it's nothing.
So I actually say, like, with guys when I'm on dates with them, if they can't talk about nothing, I get the ick. Sorry to use internet language.
Yeah. I'm
A
trying.
total L. I get the ick.
It's a total L when you get the ick.
It's so not my boyfriend core.
Brain rot, brain rot. I love brain rot. I want to chit chat about the size of the cups on the table for 3 hours. Do you understand?
I don't
Like,
care how many brothers you have. I don't care about your parents. Okay, I don't care about the town you're from. Okay, I want to talk about why do you think kale looks like that?
crispy. Why do you think a kale is both crispy and curly?
Mm.
Go ahead.
No one's talking about that.
No one's talking about that.
But we actually have a very special. Oh wait, by the way, Lizzie on the
Lizzie on the
keys.
keys.
Here I am.
And Carmichael on the tiny keys.
The
on the
tiny-
Palm Pilot.
Carmichael on the tambourine.
Oh, that's good. That's so good. It's good.
Aww.
She's the pretty girl in a band.
Carmichaela.
Yeah.
Oh, Michaela. Guys, we have a very special episode, which I'm very excited to do.
Me too.
You've been foaming at the mouth to do one of these for
You've
a
been
while.
ready.
I mean, I love
You love this.
I love this. 'Cause
It's the best.
'cause
It is the
I-
best.
It is the best.
You know why I love it? Is because I'm a giver.
Oh.
There are two types of people, tops and bottoms. And I mean that not just sex-wise, I mean that like in talking as well.
Of course.
There's people who are talkers and there are people who are takers. And I know it seems like I'm a talker because I'm
No,
talking
there's people
over
who are
you right now.
talkers. There's people who are talkers and there's people who are reactors.
Yes.
Sure.
I love to help my girls. And when you guys come in with your problems, it strikes me directly to my core.
It strikes me directly to my core.
Yeah.
And that was spoken in cursive. Do you understand?
Yeah, does everyone?
It strikes me directly to my core.
We're doing the hotline.
We're doing la 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 hotline.
Hey!
We're
And you-
saving lives. We're healing wounds. We're opening wounds, and we're destroying lives.
So sometimes we wreck your ass.
Sometimes we absolutely got your
Sometimes,
ass.
sometimes you were like, how do I need help with this? And then the sage,
And we're like, yeah, right, all right.
the sage is like, you really like breathe.
Breathe, bitch.
and
Sit
actually
down.
fuck
Take a
off.
moment.
So-
Stretch.
But before we jump in, do you have anything you want to say?
No.
I have something fun to open with.
Okay.
Oh.
So for the first time ever, we have somebody who wrote in like a follow-up. Like
Part 2.
A P2?
It's not like a part 2, but it's just like what happened. So
That's
do you remember-
Oh, who used our advice?
Electricity.
Oh no, you used it?
Please don't.
Oh my
No,
god.
so do you remember? This is probably one of our early La Hotlines, but it was somebody who
Nervous.
wrote in who is like, "I'm getting a divorce. Should I celebrate or mourn?"
Yes,
Yes.
Do you
yes,
remember
yes.
that?
And we
Yes,
said
of
celebrate.
course. We said
And-
celebrate.
So the person wrote in and said, "Update. I'm divorced as of today.
Yay.
Did neither
As of
celebrate."
today?
Yeah, as of today.
She literally left the courtroom and DM'd us.
I know, I mean, like,
As she
you're-
should.
To think that we
You're
don't
right.
have we don't have power in this life.
after any big decision, DM us. How about
Yeah.
that? Okay,
Any big
any
decision.
How about that?
any big life moment, DM us. Prom, your
Millicent,
firstborn
DM
child,
us.
Lizzie, remember?
Yep.
Got
to
you.
DM us.
We're in
Yeah.
the waiting room like,
Kyle,
oh,
tell-
Lizzie DM'd. I'm done.
I did it. So they said, "Update. I'm divorced as of today." Shout out.
Shout out.
Did neither celebrate nor mourn, but am drinking prosecco in bed.
That's a celebration.
That is a celebration of a death. Okay, that is sort of a
That is-
inverted funeral.
That is celebrating the morning
okay,
of your life.
Yeah.
because there's nothing that can spring you out of a devastation like a cold flute of prosecco.
If you are, I mean, one of our favorite sensations on this podcast is being handed a champagne flute. That feeling changes lives.
I mean, clearly,
Forever.
it's like literally thousands of years of celebration. Okay, it's,
But like, I'm sorry, a sad person does not drink champagne in bed. A sad person drinks vodka in the bathtub. Do you understand?
yeah.
A happy person drinks champagne in bed. That's fucking electric.
Like, I hope you weren't crying and you're like, I need to feel, but you have a little flute of champagne bubbly, and you're
this feeling is celebration.
like, and I want to say, I mean, great instinct. Okay, to like when you get
You're
home,
so La
you drop
Podcast.
your bag, you just got out of the law house or whatever they call that
Big
place where you
courthouse.
get
Law house.
divorced officially.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
and
probably in a skirt suit. You, no doubt in my mind, took off the skirt, kept on the tights, and have the blazer on in bed. Like, I mean, you are a Renaissance painting.
and maybe
right
this
now.
is just Zach fan fiction, but you're still in your heels as well.
That's Zach Van Fiction.
maybe that's
holding a throw pillow.
maybe that's just me, but I would keep on my
If
heels.
I could imagine, if I could paint a picture, you
Oh.
are in. I mean, there's there's no better feeling than A, holding a champagne flute, and
Yeah.
B, wearing heels, stockings, no pants.
And I'm so happy for you, girl. That enjoy that champagne, that prosecco bubbly. Okay, because that guy, could you do that with him?
No, that guy probably would judge you and shame you for drinking champagne in bed. We celebrate you.
We celebrate. It was probably
Shout
like,
out.
stop listening to that podcast that's making you act crazy. Blah, blah, blah. And then you're like, fuck you. Stop popping bottles of champagne. Like, you
Fuck you, I'm out of here. I'll
don't
see you
even
in
finish the
court.
bottle. You pop one glass.
I think you're amazing. I think we said it before and we'll say it again. There's nothing chicer than getting divorced. And you're just another piece of the puzzle that is the beautification of womanhood.
Totally.
Women are on an upswing. Okay.
Finally.
Finally, women are having their moment in history.
And you
Okay.
are only adding to that. Your divorce is a stroke of paint on the Renaissance painting that is womanhood.
And if you want to get back at the men of the world, the man TM, like big guy enterprises,
Yeah,
okay?
corp.
If you are a woman who just got divorced, they want you to be upset. But if you're laying in a bed popping champagne bubbly, that's like 9/11 to them, okay?
That is so true. You are the revolution.
Resist.
And let the revolution be televised.
Okay.
I just went like
On
that.
that On that note, let's jump into some current questions.
Current questions,
shall
girls. How can we help?
Thank you for
and-
filling us in, by the way,
Yeah,
Gailey.
Thank
any
you.
other updates, please send them in.
And if
wanna
you're
know how doing.
like, you tell us exactly what your type is, I'll post on my Instagram story and we'll try to get you a new husband.
I
new
know.
hubby.
So yeah, if for this is everybody, if you're following up, we'll help you get a boyfriend. So
Totally. Those are the rules.
Lord knows we can't get one for ourselves.
I'm a giver, like I said.
I'm a giver.
Okay. How do I train my boyfriend to be good at choosing gifts?
Shock therapy.
Shock therapy. What's that therapy where you have to look at an image, but you have an IV drip, so you throw up, so you like know not to buy it? Okay,
Pavlovian
yeah,
dog.
It's like you really are gonna want to. This is like a shame cycle you need to instill in your husband.
I think you should get one of those like long sticks that prison guards use to shock prisoners through the gates. You know what I mean?
Yeah, cattle prod. Prod.
What are we training him to do? I like
Choosing gifts.
Buy gifts. Okay, so this is what you're gonna do. Anytime he takes out his credit card, shock him.
Yeah.
But that's only when he's purchasing essential goods like groceries, medication, bottled water, stuff like that. But anytime he goes to buy you something specifically, blow bubbles.
Guys love bubbles. It brings us right back to our divine child.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So he will link divine joy with buying you goods, and then he'll link any sort of spending on things for him as evil, instinctually evil.
I
Do you
really
see what I
agree.
see?
Yeah, because that's really, there's like that old test
Cattle
where they,
prod.
made that little. It's like the 1920s when there was just no rules and scientists were just doing whatever they wanted.
Yeah.
They like made a baby afraid of white fuzzy things.
Yeah, just to see if that was
If they
funny.
could- to see if like what the fuck, like let's try it.
Let's just do
No,
something
Joanna's a baby.
fucking
Joanna's
wacky.
a baby. Like let's just try it.
Yeah, there was something that, the amount of money the government was giving big experiments back in the day was so awesome. Like they were like, we have to go into work today. I have no emails in my inbox. Like, let's make this baby scared of rabbits.
Let's take out this guy's tongue. I don't care.
Like, fuck it. I'm honestly bored.
And here's what I also need to just speak for the guy a little bit in the way where like him buying you a gift at all is a huge thing. Okay. Because, a guy really wants to give a gift as like when you like how a dog like drops a dead squirrel at your doorstep and is like, hello, I'm a protector. I helped you.
Here's my allegiance.
Here's my allegiance. So when he's going to Bath and Body Works, it's the same goddamn thing. It's the same instinct.
I think also like everyone has different love languages, to be serious for once.
Mm-hmm.
And if you don't discuss what your love language is and what love, how you receive love and how you give love, then he does not know. Some people don't like getting gifts. Some people just want physical touch. Sometimes gifts make them awkward, right? So you have to be like, hey, we need to have a conversation, you and I. Sit down at this corporate office at a
Rent
long
out a room.
conference table,
Rent it out.
dress in business attire.
He's like,
so
are we
he
getting a
knows it's
divorce?
serious. And you're like, quite the opposite. We're discussing how I love gifts.
Yeah.
And gifts make me happy. One time I had to do that to an ex. I had to say, just so you know, anytime you see flowers, get them for me.
I'm the same way. Like
$6.
like you don't even realize how easy I am. Like
Yeah.
you could like
It doesn't have to be a diamond.
it should be. But
It could be.
it could be, and I'm mad if it's not. But for me, I don't need a diamond. What am I gonna do with a shiny rock? Shove it in my ass? Okay, like I don't
Hide
need that.
it because I'm going to jail.
don't
And I need to
fucking
use that
need
as
that.
currency.
Yeah, to buy some cigarettes. Okay.
What life do you think I'm
Cigarettes?
living?
What am I gonna get? 15 packs of cigarettes for that diamond? Okay.
What life do you think I'm living? That you think you're going to buy me a diamond, I'm going to put it in my ass, I'm going to go to prison, and then I'm going to haggle for 15 to 25 packs of cigarettes.
Because
With the
my
lunch
ideal
lady.
gift is like he's passing by any store he's in and it's like a little something. Like, those old like tubes packed with a bunch of M&Ms with the current Pixar star plastic on the top.
The mini M&Ms, you
Like,
mean.
give me that, okay? I
Yeah.
would blow you right now.
Men don't understand how easy it is to actually get a blowjob. Like, I'm not just going to give you one, but if you come home with a peppermint patty, I'm blowing you.
Like, and if you come home and you're like, I walked by this
Pastericia.
this pastericia.
And it made me think of you.
Boulangerie, or whatever the
Totally.
fucking French gay wads say.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And he got me like just a vanilla cupcake. Just a vanilla cupcake, no problems. You could cheat on me.
No, it is so true. And also, like, here's the thing: unless you understand my style perfectly, and I can't imagine any man would, because
No.
we're all so specific.
And yours is so like
Mine's
Jackson
so
Pollock
specific.
abstract.
I either love it or fucking hate it.
There's, like,
I don't want a
postmodern
man
reversal, yeah.
to get me really nice jewelry that I didn't pick out because I know I'm not gonna like it, and then it's like so much money, and then I'm like, did you get a receipt? And he's like, they don't really give receipts, and then I have to sell it on eBay, and now I have work.
Yeah,
now I have
you've
work
just
to
given
do.
me a job.
Now I have to go to FedEx and and get insurance because it's a fine good. So just say, hey,
Hey.
This is not crazy. That's what women should always say when talking to a man.
I'm not being crazy.
What I'm about to say is not crazy.
Every time guys are like,
okay. Anytime you see a flower stand, buy them for me.
Mm.
And I will blow you to hell and back.
I mean, the bar is so low for a blowjob at this point. I mean, I hate to say this and like embarrass myself on the pod, but I don't think a guy has ever bought me a present. Like one time ever. And like that's why it's like I'll do anything for a Hershey bar. Like if you just if you literally were like, I thought of you, so here's this rock.
Yeah.
I'd cry.
Yeah.
I would cry.
I mean, if you get me a latte, like Zach does this amazing thing where if he goes to a coffee shop, he just gets me one too without even asking.
Yeah.
And it
Take
sparks
note, boys.
such extreme joy that I would kill for him. Do you understand?
She blows me.
I give him a blowjob. That being said, I have not finished Zach's 30th birthday present, and I bought all of the items to finish it in January. But he knows he'll get it eventually.
It's summer.
Well, now you can't wear it.
You're busy.
I was traveling.
And also, I guess I'll say that, have you really had a conversation? Like, how do you react when he gives you a gift you don't like? Are you like, oh, I love it. I love it.
Maybe he thinks you don't want it.
You are actually conditioning him, because girls, you got to condition your boyfriends, because boyfriends are soldiers.
Yeah.
Okay. What do you do in the
So
military?
true.
You break them down so you could build them up.
Exactly.
Okay.
I mean, that's every woman's forte.
That's every woman's forte. And I got to say, like, men, we need something to die for. We need a leader. Okay. I know it might seem like we're all big, tough, strong lions on the prowl of my own little pride.
Doesn't really seem like that.
Doesn't seem like that?
No.
Oh.
It's more like a bunch of hyenas. yeah, and you only see them at night.
I'm just saying, if you react, like if you feign joy, obviously always be nice. Because if you hurt a man's feelings, he'll cheat on you. I hate to say that. If you make him feel small, he'll cheat on you. So I think that you can either A, just accept that this guy got you something and I'm jealous.
No, he didn't get.
She's saying she doesn't like the gifts he gets her. He wants to train to get better gifts.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I missed that.
Yeah, she must have gotten gifts that are not
Okay.
good.
So, what are the gifts
okay.
that you, like, what could you not like? I think you should be like, ooh, I like this, blah, 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 blah.
This is hard. I didn't realize that element. He has bad taste, and you can't teach taste.
Yeah.
Just like you can't teach class. So maybe he's never gonna get it, is what I'm saying. Like,
and is that a deal breaker for you?
Yeah, is that a deal breaker for you? Or is he acts of service? Maybe you lean him more towards that. Or maybe you get him to send your best friend links, and she sends them to you, obviously.
That's exact. Do you have a gay?
Yeah, do you have a gay? Maybe you should take on a gay.
Take on a gay ward, and then maybe you can have him hopefully not blow your husband.
Yeah.
Okay, because that's always a danger when you incorporate a gay.
Award.
Yeah. When you incorporate a gay into it, it's like sometimes guys just go crazy and blow whatever's around them.
I get that.
You know what I mean? So it's like really hard.
Also, this is really reminiscent of this one particular scene in Gilmore Girls where the dad gives Lorelai 2 bracelets and says, which one will your mom like more? And she goes into the room and says, which one do you want? And the mom picked one and said, that for my birthday, that for Christmas. And it was done. Yeah. So maybe have a daughter.
Yeah.
So maybe
procreate.
Procreate. That's my.
Or what my stepmom does is buy something on the credit card that is attached to my dad's bank account, wraps it, and says, this is what you got me for Christmas.
Oh.
So.
Perfect.
So, I mean, I am just jealous.
Yeah.
God bless you.
God bless you.
And you're welcome. Hi, guys. This is Gabby.
And this is Zach.
Of Le Podcast Infamy. And we're here to chat with you about Babbel. Girls, you know we love Europe and even the UK. Are you ever abroad and you're like, wait a minute, I can't talk like y'all. I don't know what y'all are saying. Okay? Because 1 in 5 Americans have learn a new language on their bucket list. And now in the new year, the fresh year, we're gonna learn a new language with Babbel, baby.
And this is Zach jumping in, by the way, because you don't want to pay hundreds of dollars for some kind of private tutor who you're just going to try to be hot at the entire time.
So true.
That's anytime a teacher's in front of me, I'm not thinking about what they're saying. I need it in an app, okay? So why don't you do it on an app that actually helps? And that has actually been studied by Yale, even that's a college, okay?
Oh my God.
And Yale said that it's better than a 1 semester of college. Can you believe?
I actually can't believe that. I mean, I took Italian in college and I do not know how to speak Italian. So I think introducing an app into your life where you could just work it in every single day. Practice makes perfect. Practice makes perfect. Okay? Every day you wake up, you do a little lesson. I mean, come on. Listen, you could learn how to talk in real life situations. You could learn how to order. You could learn how to survive a near-death experience abroad. They have all the language and all the lessons you need to be European.
And also, guys, Babbel, it has over 16 million subscriptions sold, okay? And plus 14 award-winning language courses that are backed by their 20-day money-back guarantee. So here's a special, all right? Everybody perk up your ears because here's a special. For a limited time, we have a deal for our listeners, okay? Because right now you can get 60% off your Babbel subscription, but only for our listeners, only if you're in our inner circle, okay? At babbel.com/LaPodcast.
That's right. And let me say it one more time, Zach, if you don't mind.
I would love you to kind of go up and say it a second time, my girl.
Get up to 60% off at babbel.com/LaPodcast. That's BABBEL.com/LaPodcast. And live your life. Learn how to chat.
Merci
Learn how to
beaucoup.
chat.
Ciao Bella. Okay, and ciao Bella to that.
And ciao Bella to that. Rules and restrictions may apply.
Okay, next one. Oh, which one? Okay. Is it wrong to want my ex's girlfriend to be uglier than me, even though I have a boyfriend?
No, bitch. Okay. No, that girl is your mortal enemy till one of you dies. Okay. I hate to say it, but if she's with your ex-boyfriend, that is an attack on you. Okay. I know you've let him go. You've done all the drama and you've let him go, but you and her are now in a dyad. Okay.
Dyad.
If one gets brighter, the other gets darker. That is just the rules of this universe.
I couldn't agree less.
Whoa.
I couldn't agree less. I think there would be nothing more offensive than my ex, who broke up with me, let's say, dating an ugly girl. So you're saying I'm so bad that even an ugly girl is better than me?
Well,
No. She better be a fucking vision. I better be like, God damn, I get it. I'd leave me for her too. Okay?
I mean, Gabby, I'm your friend.
Oh.
And I know you very well, I would say. You would not act like that.
That's not true, because my ex, twice removed, started dating a girl right after me, and I'm legitimately a fan. I had already followed her on Instagram, and I was like, I can't unfollow her. I'm a big fan. And I said, you know what? Fine. If you're going to break up with me, you better date a goddamn star. And that's exactly what happened. And then the second time, the ex most recently has a new girlfriend who's pretty. I'm like, thank God she's pretty. Like, if she wasn't pretty, I would be so pissed.
I'm really the opposite. When I see like a hot guy, or like if a guy I dated, I see like his new boyfriend and I'm like, oh, I would not fuck. I'm like, thank God that ugly guy can just like have him, and like he's not going to be out there fucking extremely hot guys. You know what I mean? Like, that is scary to me. Because, you know what I mean?
We're different on this.
I want you to just like have an uggo who takes you, and you live in a cottage and you're never seen again. Okay.
He takes you away from this world.
I also think, if I may,
Yeah,
the difference
please.
in, it seems like, your guys' vision of you being in this scenario is that in your world, you've broken up with a guy, and in your world, you've been broken up with by the guy.
Very interesting.
No, I have both.
You have both. Okay.
I hear you. I hear your market research, but I'm saying I'm cataloging two different breakups. One where I broke up with.
So you did a cross section.
Yeah, so
Well-
it's actually the cross section.
Then
the
also,
ex.
may I say, you're a gay guy, and,
Yeah.
and you're a
There are
bisexual
instinctual
woman.
differences between us.
Well, like, it's not even like just like any hot person who's dating another hot person stresses me out. Like, I like follow this guy, he's extremely hot online. Like, it hurts sometimes when I open up my phone. I'm like, ow, it's like a thump. Like someone's like punching my goddamn balls every time I look at Instagram, okay? He is married to kind of what I would say a guy who is ugly.
See, I find that so incredibly offensive.
I am like, thank Christ that he's with that ugly guy, because otherwise this hottie would be traipsing around town like with all these, like, he can keep him idle and focused, okay? I don't want him to be out there with all the other hotties being like,
No, when I see a hot guy with an ugly girl, I'm like, oh, so like it's over for me. So no one wants somebody like somebody.
But
like
you know
me.
what I get from that is he was so devastated from you that he doesn't know which way is up. Okay, he doesn't know which way is
True.
north. So he's like anyone, because I'm so devastated because Gabby Bryan was a perfect girl. Did I get your ass?
That's somewhere.
No, I still believe in what I believe in.
I think I lean more towards that.
And I actually want a shirt that says I still believe in
What I believe in.
still believe in what I believe in.
Against the
Episode
odds.
title, if you don't mind.
I still believe
La
in what-
Hotline, I still believe in what I believe in.
Totally. Okay.
So solved.
So
So there were two opinions. You pick, you choose.
So if you're a gay guy or if you're a girl,
the choice is yours.
Yeah.
choice is yours.
Okay. I am a 32-year-old straight male and haven't gotten laid in over a year. Advice. Don't be mean.
I'm not being mean.
I'm not being
was I
mean.
about to be mean?
I'm not being mean.
I'm on your side.
I'm not going to be mean.
I want you to turn the Xbox off. I want you to turn it off. All right, turn it off. No, it's okay. Turn it off. I don't care about your friends, your gamer friends. Like,
Turn it off. Take the headset off. Take the
headset off.
goddamn headset off.
I'm gonna need you to stop drinking Bang and start drinking water. Okay.
Get a coffee table. Trust me on this one.
I will say, okay, if you want to get back into the dating game, you're 32. That's an excellent age for you to
One
be.
of the hottest ages, second
Okay.
to 34.
In the way where girls like mature faster than men, and usually by 16, a girl is emotionally mature.
Yeah, like could run a business.
It
Yeah.
takes
Could
men till 32.
run a firm.
It takes us till 32 before we realize our actions have consequences.
Yes.
That love can be given and taken. You know what I mean?
And also the amazing thing about being 32 is you could date women in their early 20s through their late 20s, but you could also date a woman who's like 38. You know what I mean? Like you have a
Totally.
really
Ooh, you have a good
beautiful
pool.
spectrum
Range.
there.
You have a
Yeah.
good pool.
Yeah.
Also, I do think that for women, it's nice to date men who are 32. That's why that's popular.
Yeah.
Is because that's when a man's young buck phase is at a crescendo. Or
Exactly.
what's the opposite? Aliendo?
And
No?
A paperté? Ooh.
probably paprite.
We're just gonna go with
If I had to pick any of those, I'm going to go with a paprite.
That's when it gets less.
Well, 32 is 16 in girl years. So, and 16 is enlightenment.
Yeah.
boy years.
And, yeah.
So it's like you are really shooting into space right now in a beautiful way. I would say fix your look, I'm assuming. Go on Zara Men and nowhere else, seriously. Just start with the basics. Start with the basics, okay? If you have a tie-dye shirt, I want you to kill yourself.
Yeah, it's over. You
can't
won't be having
help
sex ever
you.
again for the rest of your life.
I cannot help you. If you go on a date with girls and then when you take them back, you put on some sort of animated TV show, I want you to kill yourself.
I'd blow you.
That is, you are either a gay guy, which, or a
God
straight
bless.
guy who's not having any sex. So there are,
He's a straight male. He's
okay,
He
right.
mentioned
There
it.
are things that,
He could say that, but he still could be gay.
there are things that you can, here are 5 things to cut out of your daily routine that will help you get laid.
Go.
1, Rick and Morty.
great.
2, any video game, World of Warcraft. I don't care. I don't care how much you love it.
I know you
I
love it, my
actually don't
guy.
care how much you love it.
Do you like pussy or do you like World of
Exactly.
Warcraft?
3, Twitter. That's not for you anymore. That is not for you anymore. If you want a woman, a grown woman, or even a young woman, I don't know your style,
Probably a young woman.
no Twitter. Any conversation about Elon Musk's global Wi-Fi.
Neuralink,
Neuralink?
Yeah, we don't Starlink or whatever.
Like no girl wants to chat about that.
yeah.
You save that for conversations with your stepdad and your stepdad alone.
Mm.
Okay.
Very good.
And finally, shorts that go beyond your mid thigh.
No one likes it.
No one likes that.
It's ugly. It ruins your silhouette.
It ruins your silhouette. If you cut out those 5 things, which I already forgot what they were, you will have sex with a woman.
And listen, I'm a gay guy. I'm on both teams. In the way where I talk to girls behind the scenes and I talk to guys behind the scenes.
True.
I'm in the
Boots on the ground.
I'm like in the beauty shop and the barber shop. I know what the guys say when they think girls aren't listening, but there's one there. And I know what the girls
Secret
are saying
agent.
when they think no boys around, but catch this, one is there.
Yeah.
And I'm not spilling secrets to both sides, but I will right now for you.
Do it.
Ooh.
they're really desperate right now.
Yeah, like,
okay.
like the bar has never been lower.
This is really a great time to be a 32-year-old man who's got nothing to lose. Okay.
You know what would really help you have sex with a woman? Vote red.
Literally, honestly, yes, because we all know liberal mom, Republican dad make
The
a barista.
perfect
No.
barista.
Because they need something to hate and then someone to go to.
You need that tit for tat.
Like girls are very because there's so many men are really dropping the ball.
Yeah.
So many straight guys. Okay, so I need you. You don't have to be being you need to be like a finance guy. Blah 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 blah.
No.
You don't. Only guys think that. That's like when girls dye their eyebrows blonde that's just for other girls.
Yeah.
That's to out chic other girls.
Exactly.
You're just putting on more fucking Men's Warehouse to outman other men.
Exactly. That has nothing to do with getting laid.
Look at men around you. Don't do anything they do. Don't. Okay, but you have to be yourself because girls love individuality.
Well, girls just love a man who will make a decision. That's actually all it takes. If you meet a girl and go up to her, if you see a hot girl, this is what you're going to do. Unless you're really ugly, but I'm assuming you're not. You listen to this podcast.
You listen to this podcast, so you must at least be bare minimum fuckable.
Yeah, which is like easy breezy. So if you see a girl you think is hot, go up to her and say, hey, I'd love to take you out sometime.
Oh my God.
Damn.
See, we're all wet. Okay.
We're sopping wet. We're going to drown in this room. Do you understand?
And if you want to have sex at all, no more pussyfooting about what you like in this world.
If you pussyfoot, you ain't getting no pussy.
Because everybody, gay or straight, you're on a date with somebody and they're afraid to have a definitive opinion about literally anything.
Yep.
I'm literally making guys I'm like, do you like this? Do you like this? They're like, yes, yes, yes. I am begging for a guy to say, no, shut up.
No, shut the
No,
fuck
shut
up.
up. What you believe in is wrong and I'll tell you why.
Yes.
ugh.
Literally learn me something. I
Oh
want
my
you
God.
to sit there and teach me something, okay? So you're going to go up to this girl. You're going to say, I'd love to take you out sometimes. She's going to say yes because no man has
asks girls out.
Ever done that. And then on this date, you are going to say, meet me here at this time. You've planned it. You've made a reservation.
Oh, that's cool.
You've made a fucking reservation. If you can't pick up your gay little phone and download the app Resi and make a reservation, how the fuck are you going to run a household?
Looks like someone else will.
Looks like someone else will.
And the women already have way too much on their plate.
When you get to that restaurant 10 minutes early before she does, you order her a drink. You text her early and say, what do you like to drink? You have the drink fucking waiting for her when she gets there. You're getting laid tonight, buddy guy.
Buddy guy, my man, silly little
my
goose.
man's
You're getting laid.
In tonight.
So yeah, have a definitive opinion.
And what you're going to wear specifically is a white t-shirt tucked into a very well-fitted trouser or jeans with a belt and a nice loafer or a cool sneaker.
And some grooming tips. I'm a guy.
Yeah.
Hi, guy. Get over here.
Bro.
I like you. I'm a guy too.
Yeah.
I work out.
Yeah.
And if you don't, go to Europe. That's what they do there.
No, this is what I work out for men's attention, but there is something I'm understanding that catches women's eye. So this is what I'm hearing from women when they comment on my body is very different when men comment on my body.
So true. Go ahead.
When men are commenting on my body, they're like, and girls are, well, they just like different things. Guys like, yo, your legs, your chest, blah, blah, blah. Girls like shoulders and arms. That's it. You only need to really have like a millimeter on your arms. It's all lines in space, baby. You don't need to be Arnold Schwarzenegger.
The shoulder to bicep to forearm ratio is the only thing we're paying attention to.
Girls don't like bodybuilders. That's for gay guys. Gay guys
That's
like
for
bodybuilders.
Gay guys.
Okay, and
we don't
fucking
care
love
about
them.
legs. Famously, we don't care about
Girls
legs.
don't like that.
We like a butt, but that's give or take. You know what I mean? Abs, sure, but not necessary.
It's arms and shoulders, and I hate to say it for a lot of you little turkeys out there, it's a thick neck.
It's a thick neck. I was just going to say a thick neck.
It's a little bit of a thick neck. And it's not that much. You're going to be like, I got to do all this fucking routine. You need a millimeter of width on your shoulders and in your neck. And girls will fuck you.
100%. And I'll say one last thing. If you have an earring in, and if it dangles,
call me, because you're gay.
You're a gay guy. If you have 2 diamond or round studs in, no. The only earring you're allowed to have is a tight to the lobe hoop on one side.
And it better not be the gay side.
It better not be the gay side. And it better be silver or gold. If it's black, you love anime.
Oof. Get wrecked. And if you like anime, keep that a fucking secret.
Keep that a
Okay?
fucking secret.
I love it too. Keep it a
Yeah,
fucking secret.
we all know you love it. That's none of my business. It's none of my business if you like anime.
You don't want a girl to know that side of you because we all know you're looking at the hentai. Okay, we all know it. Okay,
yeah,
we're all
it's
guys.
like, okay. Imagine if I talked about all my goddamn period pads and tampons all up in your business.
That's the
I'm pretty
same
sure
thing.
that's the same feeling.
In society, the secret that like women like with their period is men with their little anime stuff.
So
okay?
keep that in mind. And I really genuinely think we just saved a lot of lives.
Totally. That was great advice.
That was
and
good. That was like good.
That was
it was
genuinely good.
Pretty solid. And we will continue doing this on the Patreon because we do have
To go.
wrap for the main ep.
Main
Main
ep.
app is over.
Main
but-
ep is over.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, please.
No, I cut you off.
No,
How
I
about
like,
me?
No, please.
No, I cut you off.
You
I'll
go.
go.
Is it
Go, go,
Lizzie,
go.
do you want to take over? I'm freaking out.
Let's go.
We're doing more on the Patreon. And before we
I'll do it.
wrap, we're going to do a surrogate of the week.
You.
No, I'm not pregnant.
Okay, sorry. You really said it in like a way that was.
I
like-
know you keep doing it cheeky
I
now.
know because I'm like, I don't know.
Like, who's it
weird
gonna be? Is
now.
it like my stepmom? Like,
Yeah,
who's
it's
it
like,
gonna
Gabby,
be?
it's you. I found this in the trash.
Oh my God.
It's like a pregnancy.
And just to know for our surrogates of the week, because I've gotten a couple of questions. We're about a month behind. So if you haven't heard
Sorry.
your name yet, don't worry, it's coming. Mommy's got you.
Mommy got
Don't
pregnant.
worry, you will
okay.
not
Mommy
get
got
lost.
pregnant and had to skip the line and tell everybody that I was pregnant.
I'm
So,
so sorry.
no worries.
Sorry.
But it's coming your way.
But today's surrogate, and this is honestly probably one of my favorite names in the world that exists. So our surrogate of the week this week is Barnaby Scott.
Are you a cartoon peanut? Are
I have
you a
no-
cartoon
I have
peanut
no
in a top hat?
pictures.
Hello, my darling.
Hello, my baby.
I have no pictures of Barnaby.
Barnaby.
Barnaby is using
Barnaby,
the US
stop.
dollar, so they're United States based, I guess.
Oh my
Barnaby.
God.
Barnaby. I
Did you
don't-
start a local circus? I'm obsessed with you.
Barnaby. Saying that name, I'm horny. I would date you. I don't know what you look like. I don't care how old you are.
Barnaby, your parents are patriots. That's what I'm envisioning.
Or British. Or like
Yeah.
your dad is British.
Australian, maybe?
Barnaby.
Barnaby, you
Barnaby
definitely
feels
read the
Australian.
newspaper.
What the fuck is your like nickname?
Barney?
Barney?
Barney. Or a bee.
A bee. Oh,
bee.
Barnaby Scott. What's it
Barnaby
like a-
Scott. I'm like electrified right now. That was like a shot of tequila.
Are you in the public eye? Because you have such a stage.
Are you
stage name,
front
my friend.
facing? Do you have a front facing career? Because I think you should.
Barnaby, DM us.
Yeah.
DM
So we
us
can
and we'll
see your
have you on the
face.
podcast.
Do you write like articles about global politics? Like that's so Barnaby Scott.
Barnaby,
Do you have a film camera collection? Barnaby Scott.
do you have a house that contains a parlor?
Barnaby Scott.
Barnaby Scott. Okay.
You go to the library. You go to the public library.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And you
Barnaby.
read only historic novels.
You have one of those mustaches that goes twirly Q at the end. Do you know what I
Twirly
mean?
Q.
That some
Wow.
guys do and it doesn't work, but it works on you.
I'm sort of like, I want to name my son Barnaby Bryan.
You know that like
Really good.
Barnaby Bryan is
I'll file that away.
really good.
Barnaby Bryan.
Barnaby Bryan.
Do you want to get married so I could get your first name?
Yeah, that's not.
DM me. And
Barnaby
I'll-
Jr. Bryan.
We'll talk.
Yeah. Barnaby Scott.
Barnaby Scott, like
God damn it. I'm like in an amazing mood.
like
do.
that
I know.
really rocks, Barnaby. Like
Like
even
welcome.
saying it out loud is so like
Welcome to the
we're, like,
podcast.
dumbfounded right
Yeah.
now.
Welcome to the Patreon. We love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for being alive. Thank you for naming my firstborn son. I love you.
You know what this is invoking for me? Like just the vibe of Barnaby Scott is like
the printing press?
yes,
Yeah.
like an old vaudeville set designer guy who's in the back, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Who's bald, but it's fucking hot.
It works.
You know, one of those guys who's bald who you're like, they've got a beard.
And it's like there's a tie, but the shirt is doing this. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is Barnaby Scott.
I also feel like this guy is a guy who can wear one of those newsy hats and you still want to blow him. And
I
that
think those
is
hats are hot.
literally better than winning gold at the Olympics.
I really think those hats are hot. I've never turned my back on those hats.
True.
Wow.
Wow.
First of all, wow. Second of all, thank you.
We're in awe of you.
We love
Get
you
ready
so much.
to be a parent.
Get ready to be
Me
a
and Lauren
parent.
to be pregnant at the same time.
Arp in your ass. Arp in your ass.
Open your arm.
And we are inseminating you. You are pregnant at the same time as Lizzie, Margot Robbie,
Oh,
that girl from Percy Jackson,
Yeah.
and finally, who was the other
Oh
one?
God, we have Hailey Bieber.
Hailey
We have-
Bieber.
Yeah, there's.
oh my God! There's
so
gonna be a baby Bieber.
Yeah,
Barnaby Bieber.
Barnaby Bieber.
Barnaby Bieber.
You should
Really
reach
good
out to
name.
them. Reach out to their reps.
Reach out to them.
Lip peptide Bieber. We love you. Join us over on patreon.com/LaPodcastPodcast. My tour dates are out now. Please come see me live. Zach will be there with me.
I'm actually also performing, so you'll be seeing Zach as well.
as well. And XOXO, love you so much. Say
Wings.
wings. I always forget wings.
You
are-
really
I-
do.
it's like
You really just like try to end it.
You really don't want to, it seems.
No, it's not about that.
Yeah.
No.
Then prove it.
Okay.
Let's do wings.
Do it
Zach?
hard.
Something I noticed about your look today is chest. It's giving barrel chested. Like I would love to see you like pick up a watermelon and smash it. That's what
No.
I want from you right now.
Hell yeah.
It's giving strength and entertainment, if that makes sense.
Strengthen it like a strong man in a circus.
Exactly.
Oh, that rocks.
And Lizzie, finally,
Yes.
your hair is silky and shiny. It's beautiful.
Shout out to my prenatals.
Shout out to the
They're
prenatals.
working.
Shout out
They're
for
working.
Car Michaela being like, I'm not gonna take like everything.
Well,
you know
we'll
what I
see.
mean? Like, yeah.
We'll see.
guess.
Time will tell.
You
Time
really
will tell.
spooked me before that the boys take your or girls take your beauty or something.
Yeah.
That's really like the next Supreme Rises vibe.
It's
Yeah,
really
yeah.
it's a haunted
Maybe
thing.
that's the dyad actually.
Yeah.
But she has not taken your beauty,
We'll see.
and she won't because it's ironclad. Do you understand? Good luck.
Good luck.
I wish you would try.
Give it a go, my girl.
Car Michaela.
I mean, okay, she takes your beauty, but does she take your gorgeousness? Does she take your sex
They're
appeal?
different.
They're
They're
very. These are different elements.
You're
Okay.
right.
These are
You're right.
completely different.
Okay. Like.
And I've known mothers to only get hotter. In this
Okay.
society we live in, maybe not in the past when they would turn into little milkmaids, but
Sure.
now women rise in power and prestige after they have a baby.
And I'm really coming to the conclusion that everything is what you make it. And like if you don't want it to happen, you won't happen.
Exactly right.
So-
We have to go right now, I'm realizing.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love you, Gabby. You look amazing. You're super awesome.
Thank you.
And like I think like you're such a vibe. And when people are like, "Yo," I'm like, "Gabby rocks." Oh,
Okay.
sorry, we were rushing. Gabby,
It's too late.
you are a custard cream pie. You are a
Oh.
banana cream pie, which is my goddamn favorite pie, and you are that because your soul's fruit is a banana.
It's true.
It's a banana, which is I love. It's satiating. It's basically an entire food group to me.
It really is, and it's healthy and it's unique. And and it's light yellow.
No
which is my
one's
favorite
doing
color.
what bananas are doing.
A scoop of banana ice cream, a banana milkshake. Kill me, because I've lived.
And Lizzie, to me, you are a papaya.
Thank you.
So delicious. Seeds a little spicy. You shouldn't eat them. I tried once. I was like, what is this? Black pepper.
That's enough.
And what
Yeah.
fruit am I before we go?
Gay.
Yeah.